Fish and seafood in Asian cuisine aren't just occasional indulgences, they're the lifeblood of daily meals. In Japan, a breakfast table might have grilled salmon and miso soup with clams. In Korea, anchovy broth flavors everything from soups to noodles. In Southeast Asia, shrimp paste, fish sauce, and dried squid sneak their way into dishes as invisible umami superheroes. The result? A diet packed with omega-3 fatty acids, lean protein, and minerals that keep brains sharp, hearts healthy, and joints moving like they've been freshly oiled. Compare that with Europe, where seafood does make appearances. Mediterranean diets love fish, Scandinavians smoke salmon, the British fry cod, but across the continent, red meat still tends to hog the spotlight. And let's be honest, beef bourguignon and schnitzel don't exactly scream heart healthy. The omega-3 advantage is massive. These fatty acids are like the A-list celebrities of nutrition, protecting the heart, reducing inflammation, improving brain function, even lifting moods. Asian diets get them in abundance, thanks to regular seafood consumption. Sardines, mackerel, tuna, seaweed wrap sushi, they all act like natural supplements that don't come in bottles. In Europe, unless you're hugging the Mediterranean coast, fish tends to be a weekend treat rather than a daily staple. That means more saturated fat from red meat and less of the brain-boosting oils that keep neurons firing happily. It's no coincidence that Japanese elders, who eat fish constantly, often live longer, sharper lives than their steak-loving counterparts elsewhere. Seafood also makes Asian cuisine lighter and more versatile. A bowl of Vietnamese pho topped with shrimp feels refreshing and nourishing, not heavy. A Japanese sashimi platter gives you clean protein with almost zero fat. A Thai tom yum soup with prawns delivers spice, probiotics, and seafood in one steaming bowl. Compare that to a European beef stew. Delicious, yes, but the kind of meal that demands a nap immediately afterward. Seafood in Asia says, let's keep going, while heavy meat dishes in Europe say, see you on the couch. Culturally, seafood is also woven deeply into daily cooking. Fish sauce in Vietnam, Nam Pla in Thailand, Bagoong in the Philippines. These pungent condiments pack flavor and nutrients while cutting down the need for excess salt or fat. Even tiny dried anchovies or seaweed are used in broths and side dishes, sneaking nutrition into meals so subtly you barely notice. Europe has anchovies on pizza or in Caesar dressing, but they're not daily staples. It's as if Asia looked at the entire ocean and said, everything here is food, while Europe politely took a few fish and left the rest behind. And the sustainability angle adds another layer. Fishing and aquaculture, when done responsibly, offer far lower environmental costs than raising cattle. Asia's reliance on fish historically allowed more people to be fed with fewer resources, while Europe's meat-heavy diets often demanded more land, more feed, and more emissions. Today, with global sustainability in focus, Asia's centuries-old seafood habits suddenly look very futuristic. Of course, European seafood traditions do shine in places. The Mediterranean diet with its grilled sardines and olive oil is world famous for health. Scandinavians enjoy herring and salmon with gusto. But overall, meat still dominates the European table in a way that seafood never could. Asian cuisine, on the other hand, proves that fish doesn't have to be a special occasion food. It can be breakfast, lunch, dinner, seasoning, and even snack. Dried squid at a bar in Japan? Fish-shaped cakes in Korea? You can't escape seafood even if you try, and that's a health advantage hiding in plain sight. So at the end of the day, Asian use of fish and seafood means more omega-3s, less saturated fat, lighter meals, and a diet that keeps both the body and brain firing smoothly. Europe may have its iconic roasts and steaks, but Asia has the entire ocean at the table every single day. And if your arteries could vote, they'd probably choose sashimi over schnitzel without a second thought.